Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Hillary. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Hillary.
So one thing I've been thinking about a lot lately is that politics, it's just another religion. It is set up as a religion, it functions as a religion, and in fact, it's maybe not just another religion, but it is an incredibly powerful religion. So let me, as an example, provide the fact that Masons will claim that they're not a religion, even though, by the way, their literature is saturated with references to Masonry as a religion. Fine, let's just grant it. That's actually a brilliant tactic, because it means that Masons can infiltrate any religion, right? Because if they come to the door and you say, oh, you're a Mason, well then why do you want to join, fill in the blank with whatever religion? Well, Masonry is not a religion, so I can be part of this. I can be a Christian, I can be a Muslim, I can be a Mormon, I can be this, that, and the other. So that's a brilliant tactic, because you get to fly underneath the radar. So whatever religion you find yourself in, your overarching worldview and motivation will still be Masonry.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
I believe we, and particularly you, your class, has an incredible window of opportunity to lead in shaping a new world order for the 21st century in a way consistent with American interest and the common interest.
A new world order.
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 Well, politics is a lot like that, in that it has a way of cutting through everything that would otherwise be a barrier to it. So that, for instance, let me give you an example. Hispanics are traditionally socially conservative, and yet they will sacrifice that tradition of social conservatism at the altar of left liberal Democrat politics. And so they will support absolutely radical liberal social agendas because of the politics. So forget their tradition as far as social conservatism goes. Forget their traditional, what's likely to be a Catholic background. Forget that. The Catholic Church is 100% opposed to abortion, and yet a lot of Hispanics will support abortion because that's what the politics is. Right? To be a liberal, leftist Democrat, that's what they'll do. So politics has a way of just cutting through everything and becoming an overarching worldview, so that it becomes more powerful than your personal worldview. It becomes more powerful than your theology. It just takes it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the debate for the Illinois Senate seat between Republican candidate Mayor Richard Campbell and Democratic candidate Dr. Ronald Burnham. Mayor Campbell won the coin toss backstage, so he will be answering first. And the question is, do you believe in sacrificing certain civil liberties to guarantee national security?
What people need to understand is that the rules we live by during peacetime no longer apply. America is at war.
No. What folks have to comprehend is that the laws we abide by are no longer applicable. America is in a non-peacetime period.
No. The government must be allowed to bend the laws in order to protect its people.
I disagree. The administration should be allowed to take liberties with the rules to defend its citizens.
You don't know what you're talking about.
And you, sir, are unaware of the words that are coming out of your mouth.
Gentlemen, please try not to interrupt each other. Thank you. Dr. Burnham, you'll answer the next question first. Where do you stand on welfare reform?
Welfare is like a Band-Aid. It can cover a wound, but it cannot heal it.
That is totally untrue. Welfare is like an adhesive strip that goes over an open sore and cannot provide a permanent remedy.
Mayor, I can't believe what I'm hearing. These people need jobs.
Doctor, my ears must be deceiving me. These citizens need employment.
But don't you think that work gives the common man self-esteem?
No! An occupation gives a person self-respect. America needs to get back on its feet.
Untrue. America needs to get back on its heels, arches, and toes. We need to return to the America that our grandfathers broke their backs to create.
Wrong. We need to return to the country that our fathers' fathers snapped their spines in order to make.
Oh, please. Your grandfather was nothing more than a bootlegger who made liquor in copper tubs and sold it to people who lived in shanty towns.
Well, at least my grandfather wasn't an illegal alcohol maker who created booze in a metallic vat, which was later purchased by impoverished residents of ghettos.
You are a big liar.
And you are a large-sized non-truth teller. Would you listen to his mudslinging? It's this kind of talk that is tearing this country apart. That's what you're doing. What America needs right now is to come together as one. He wants to divide this country. Excuse me? That's ludicrous. My platform will help unify America. I believe in welfare reform, homeland security, school uniforms. What? That's my platform, you thief. And let me tell you something else, you pompous windbag. You're the reason America is such a mess. Oh, I'm the reason, am I? Well, if I'm a pompous windbag, then you're a jackass. How dare you call me a jackass? Look, he was going to hit me. I feel sorry for the American people that this is all they have to choose from. I refuse to share the same stage as you. Where do you think you're going? I'm leaving the stage. Oh, really? Well, which exit are you going to take? This one. No, I'm taking this one. Fine, I'll take this one. If you want an original thinker in office, vote for me.
So the setup is something to the likes of, in the White House, in the Oval Office, you have the Kohen Hagadol, the high priest, or rather the God man, and then his forerunner, right, his prophet, the vice president. And then you have all the attendants, right, the administration. Then you have the priestly class, the Congress and the Senate. And of course you have the scripture, whatever their proclamations happen to be. And then you have the oracles. This is the media interpreting, determining, defining what the God-man doeth, speaketh, and proclaiming it to us, promulgating it to us. And then you have the scribes. This is academia, who actually turn the proclamations into official declarations of, well, modus operandi, how we should go about doing things. And then, of course, you have the visionaries and the mythologists who are the entertainment, basically Hollywood, and even musicians who put all these social agendas into pictures for us on the big screen or into lyrics. And then you have the hoi polloi. You know, that's us at the very bottom of the pyramid. We conveniently get divided between right and left, Republican and Democrat, right-winger, left-winger, liberal, conservative. And then we take that on as a worldview, and we're literally divided and conquered. They get to just keep on doing their corrupt things, and we actually protect them by fighting each other, right?
Take us to your leader. Well, I guess you mean President Clinton. He usually hangs around Washington, D.C.
President Clinton. Excellent.
Except, there's this election next week, so after that it might not be him anymore. It might be, what's his name? Mumbly Joe. I saw him on TV the other... Bob Dole.
An election. That complicates matters. Set grid coordinates for Bob Dole.
Well, night, everybody.
Night, Senator.
Mr. Dole, good luck next week.
What? Bob Dole doesn't need this.
What's happening? Is it noon already?
Commence bioduplication.
At an appearance this morning, President Clinton made some rather cryptic remarks, which aides attributed to an overly tight necktie.
I am Clinton. As overlord, all will kneel trembling before me and obey my brutal commands. End communication.
That's Slick Willie for you.
Senator Dole, why should people vote for you instead of President Clinton?
It makes no difference which one of us you vote for. Either way, your planet is doomed. Doomed!
Well, a refreshingly frank response there from Senator Bob Dole.
Abortions for all. Very well. No abortions for anyone. Abortions for some, miniature American flags for others. Fooling these Earth voters is easier than expected.
Yes, all they want to hear are bland pleasantries embellished by an occasional saxophone solo or infant kiss. My fellow American, as a young boy, I dreamed of being a baseball. But tonight I say we must move forward, not backward, upward, not forward, and always twirling, twirling, twirling towards freedom.
So if I'm a Republican and I hear something being said against a Republican, I don't first consider whether that's accurate. Oh my, yeah, you know, this Republican's doing a bad thing and I should condemn that. No. I instantly say, oh yeah, well that's just when your Democrat guy did this. Yeah. Now isn't that interesting, by the way, whenever Obama does something outrageous, they liken it to something Bush did. Oh, therefore it's okay. Yeah, the guy that you basically considered Hitler Jr., that's who you're comparing yourself to? It's okay Obama does it, because the guy that we condemned for 8 years straight did it, so therefore it's fine. So here we are at the very bottom of the pyramid, fighting each other so that they can keep doing whatever they're doing.
America, take a good look at your beloved candidates. They're nothing but hideous space reptiles. It's true. We are aliens. But what are you going to do about it? It's a two-party system. You have to vote for one of us.
He's right. This is a two-party system. Well, I believe I'll vote for a third-party candidate.
Go ahead. Throw your vote away.
All hail President Kane!
I don't understand why we have to build a ray gun to aim at a planet I never even heard of.
Don't blame me. I voted for Kodos.
Go!
It's a two-party system. You have to vote for one of us.
U.S. politicians, the administrators of the most bankrupt corporation in the history of humanity, the most inefficient Rube Goldberg device ever devised. And here we are, the political religion, where people confuse legal for ethical, where if you're told that terrorists are not Muslims, even though they claim to be Muslim, you have to accept it. Even though after we capture them, we provide them Qur'ans, prayer rugs, and halal meals. Yeah, you're just supposed to accept it. And so we're good little Pavlov dogs. Our job is to protect those who have the same letter next to their name as we do. If they have a D and we're a D, then we protect them. If they have an R and we're an R, we protect them. It's a perfect scheme, and it is the political religion.